Today, we finally acknowledge the obvious, that Jerusalem is Israel's capital. To move the American embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem.
Thank you for today's historic decision to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital.
He is effectively endorsing Israel's capture of all of Jerusalem. And so there is no peace process to speak of.
There is a reason that before yesterday, no other country would locate their embassy in Jerusalem, and no other major country would recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. An occupation with no basis in international law, and which is a permanent barrier to achieving the political settlement that we all wish.
Müslümanların kırmızı çizgisidir. Kaldı ki bu bizim diplomatik ilişkilerimizi İsrail'le koparmaya kadar da gidebilir.
This is against the international law, and this will be unacceptable from our side.
That would be actually the kiss of death to the two-state solution.
At this point, you might be wondering, why would moving an embassy to another city matter to anyone? Well, this isn't just anyone, and Jerusalem is not just any city. First of all, Jerusalem is one of the holiest places for the three Abrahamic faiths: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism.
These are the Holy Lands, home to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, the Western Wall, and finally Al-Aqsa Mosque. The last two share an area known as the Temple Mount.
So why is there an issue to begin with? Great question. Jerusalem is one of the only cities in the world that no one really owns. It was declared to be a city belonging to the international community and governed by the United Nations. And it is at the heart of the Palestinian-Israeli conflict. Oh, what is the Palestinian-Israeli conflict? Why, thank you for asking. The Palestinian-Israeli conflict has been going on for thousands and thousands and I'm just joking. It's been going on for about less than 100 years now. Ladies and gentlemen, have a seat and grab a snack because the century-long conflict is about to be explained. Back in the old days, back in 1917, the Balfour Declaration was signed where the British government declared Palestine a national home for Jews. Only problem was, there were people already living there. You know, Palestinians. Muslim, Christian, and Jewish Palestinians lived in Palestine. 1 + 1 = 2, you get the picture. In 1947, the UN proposed a two-state solution, or a partition of Palestine into Arab and Jewish states. Many geopolitical nightmares later, from riots to strikes to violence to uprisings to killings to wars, nothing was solved. In fact, everything just got worse, especially for Palestinians. They lost more land, and the conflict just kept getting worse. And Jerusalem remains at the heart of it all. And even though Jerusalem is not owned by anyone, it has been illegally occupied by Israel for like 50 years now. Shh, they'll hear you. I'm just joking, you could yell it as loud as you want, and no one's gonna do anything. It's been happening for like half a century now. Yeah, you think this is all complicated? This is the most condensed summary I could come up with. It gets so much more complicated. But that's a topic for another day, because I can't talk about all that in a 5-minute video. So with all of this happening, what does Israel think of Donald Trump's statements?
President Trump to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's united capital, and also to move the American embassy to our capital. That's what we expect our biggest and best friend to do.
What is it with these politicians sounding like a bunch of third graders? Yes, we are going to do it because we are best friends. In conclusion, the United Nations has voted unanimously against moving the capital of Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. I think it had something to do with, what was it? Oh, right! Jerusalem belongs to the international community and governed by the United Nations. Anyways, that's all the time I have for today, and that was quite the emotional roller coaster ride. Also, please share this video with your friends, and until next time, Assalamu alaikum, and peace be with you.
If this video gives you a stroke, diarrhea, constipation, internal bleeding, or any abdominal discomfort, ask your doctor if racism is right for you. Ignorance sold separately, logic not included.
Hello, Trump? Hey, Trump. Yeah, I just wanted to say this is a bad idea. Don't do it. Hello, Trump, Bigley. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, grab a seat and have a snack. Ladies and gentlemen, grab a sneak. What the hell is a sneak? Gentlemen, grab a seat. Instructions received. I really need to brush my hair better. Maybe I should get a haircut.